Hello everybody, welcome back to Hard Enduro Media. We're in the Eurotech KTM workshop and this is the video you've all been waiting for recently. This is the Lucioli inner tube that we've got in stock now. We've got fronts and rears for 21 inch front and 18 inch only rears. Now these will fit 120 90/18, 120 100/18, 190 90/18 and 140 80/18 tyres. Now I've had a lot of questions about how good are they, you know, are they better than the Moose, etc. They are 7mm thick and I think these are going to be a bit of a game changer. Now one of the questions that's been asked is the road legality of them. Now when you look at the construction and regulations used for motorcycle tyres, they say they've got to be pneumatic. There's no regulation on what spec an inner tube has got to be. Now there's all sorts of inner tubes out there. Metzeler, Pirelli, Dunlop, you name it, there's hundreds of manufacturers, and the ones that we stock, we've looked at them all and none of them have a kite mark, an approved safety mark on them at all. They're all made in China or various parts of the world, and I would think the companies have got their own sort of standards, their own specifications. Some say they're all legal and that is their own company recommendations, not a legal recommendation in traffic law. Now what I would say is with these inner tubes, they are designed for a purpose. They're for off-road and that's what it's all about. If you're looking at buying something what's going to do 80-90 mile an hour on road use for long distances, then you don't want to be buying this. You're buying this for trail riding, occasional road use. You're also buying it for maybe hard enduro where you might get more use out of this than you would a Moose. You might, you know, go through quite a lot of Mooses over a short period of time, where this would last maybe 5, 6, 7 times longer than a Moose in certain situations, even longer maybe. But just to look at the makeup of it, like I say, it's 7mm thick. You've got 2 rim locks built into it, and now these rim locks are quite heavy. They are really heavily made, and also the valve is moulded in pretty much like a rim lock as well. So you know, going by what's been tested so far, some of the guys have been using them. We've got Joe Deakin using them at the moment, a rear, used it at Hispania, proved to be very reliable. Travis Teasdale's been using them as well on his practice bike, and this year we're going to have some gold class riders at Romaniacs using these inner tubes as well, fronts and rears. So I'm going to be reporting on that as the event unfolds there and see how those guys are getting on with them. But I know other people like Dan Hayes has been using one as well with good results. He's very impressed, and so far I think we got 30 of each last week, 30 fronts, 30 rears, and we've sold about 30% of them so far, so they're going at £125 each. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at the fitting, and Nick, my mate, who's I'm his apprentice, so to speak. Me and Nick are going to fit one of these in the workshop now and show you the best way of doing it. Now we've looked at various ways of doing it. I've got some footage here of Nick fitting one in the field at Hispania, showing some guys how it was done. That took Nick approximately 5 minutes, and the way he did that was to put the tube on the rim and then insert it into the tyre. And there's quite a lot of tyre bending there, weren't there, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the tyre bars, a lot of flexion on the tube, and it did not tear or anything. There wasn't even a mark on it because we took it out later and had a look at it when it had been used on the 3rd day at Hispania by Joe.
Hey! Well done, Nick.
So let's crack on and see the best way of getting this on. So first thing we need to do, obviously there's two holes in the rim. This is a Talon hub we're using. This is a customer's rim what's been ordered.
Brand Fire
New. As you can see, there's normally the hole for the inner tube, and there's also a hole for the rim lock as standard. So we need a third hole in there. So Nick's going to put the tube on the rim and mark out the third hole.
So with the Talon rims, they have two holes opposite when you buy them. The KTM ones have them there. So you have to drill the one opposite on a KTM rim. So line these up some today. Alright, so that one there, that one there. So basically in between these two spokes.
Yep.
Where you want your valve hole. So that's to remember it.
Just marking on with the felt tip pen, and then we'll drill that. And all next to this, just centre punch the area we're going to be drilling in, just so you don't get the drill wandering. Let's put a pilot drill through first, something like 3 to 4 millimetre. And we'll just finish off with an 8 millimetre drill, which is the size of the rim lock. Run it through. Okay, sound. Right, so what we've done is Nick's drilled a hole. We've got the 3 holes now in for the rim lock and the valve. We've put some duct tape around the inside because it gives you a bit of a better seal. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to grease the tube up. I think Nick's already done that, but we're going to use silicone grease for that. Now the reason we use the grease in the tube is because it's going to reduce friction and keep the tyre cooler. Okay, so you'll get a longer life out of your tube and potentially your tyre as well. And it just makes things a little bit easier when you're running at low pressures with tubes. You can get that pinch. If you're using grease on your tubes, it helps them move in the tyre and stops that pinching effect. But with these 7 millimetre jobs, I've not known anybody yet flatten one. Now, nothing's fallible. You know, there's nothing is going to stop a nail in certain circumstances. But I would think it's going to take quite a lot to get a nail through this tube. So we're going to get the tube in the tyre first. So we'll do that, and then we'll look at fitting it on the rim. Sort of initial stages like you would fit a moose. Now, as you can imagine, they are 7 millimetre thick, so they will take a little bit of handling to get in there. So we're just getting the rim lock and the valve lined up, and we just put a little bit of air in. What you've got to appreciate is this, we've not had a lot of experience of fitting these. We've only done like 3 or 4 at the most over a period of a couple of weeks where other customers have actually bought them and taken them away. So we are still experimenting to some degree in the best way of fitting this, but we think this is going to be the best way. So we've got the tyre bead on first, the rim lock and the air valve are lined up in position now, and we're now going to I think we might have to take the air out now. We can manipulate the rim lock and get them into the holes. Yeah. That's it, you're in.
Lost me nuts.
So we've got the first two nuts on, we've got the valve nut and we've got the rim lock. Just need to get the second rim lock on now. Now I'm not saying it's easy, it does take a bit of handling, a little bit of strength, but I think this will, it will last quite a number of years, this tube. If you've got one, you'll be having it a while, and you'll be, in the long run, I would think, saving quite a bit of money with you'll be saving quite a lot of money in mooses. And the other benefit is that it's road legal, it's pneumatic, so you can adjust your pressures according to what situation you're riding in. So that's the hard part done. We're just going to get the valve nut tightened down a bit more so we can get the air flying on that, and we'll blow it up to pressure, and then we'll look at tightening the rim locks as you would do with any other tyre or after you've fitted a moose. What pressure you put it to?
Send it out 1 bar and then customer can tweak it from there.
So there you have it, one Luccioli rear tube fitted to this super soft tyre, which is going to be used in Romania. Now, it goes without saying, if you're going to try and fit one of these, you need a Rabaconda or a similar sort of machine, and that has took Nick single-handedly approximately 7 to 8 minutes-ish thereabouts to fit that. So take a bit of man-handling, don't they? Yeah.
Pretty poor time, man. It's 7 to 8 minutes.
Yeah, but even so, you know,
it's just a technique thing, really. The more you do them, the more easily you get.
So, like I said before, if you're looking for something for road use and for high speeds, it's not for you. If you want off-road, some long-term reliability from a tube for trail riding and enduro, a very light occasional road use, I'll say, this could be a game changer. Mooses go off, they break up. This, you can inflate it or deflate it to your own pressures. And like I say, it's got to be, if you're using it on the road, it's got to be inflated for road use. So you want to be like 25 psi high for road. But if you're off road, inflate it to what you want to do the job that you want it to do. So 125 quid. This could last you 3 or 4 years, even longer, if you're using it correctly. And greasing it up, I think, is the key as well. Get some grease in there so it keeps it cooler, and it will stop the friction between the inner tyre wall and the tube. You know, you'll probably have seen, if you're using tubes, that tubes and tyre walls break down when you take them off. There's all that powdery, rubbery stuff in the bottom. You want to get that grease in there to prevent that and get more life out of it. So from me and Nick, Eurotech KTM, thanks for watching.
Bye for now.